Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the first season of Deaf U. And this is a reality show on Netflix. I don't really watch a whole lot of reality TV, but I did really enjoy this. And this is focusing on a group of college students at Gallaudet University, a private college catering to the deaf and hard of hearing. And obviously, you're looking at a lot of subtitles unless you know sign language. But this show is really raw. I was not expecting how heavy the show gets. And like each episode's like less than 20 minutes. It's like 16 to 20 minute episodes or so. And each episode you're digging into the lives of all these young people who deal with a lot of different things. And what I appreciated most, I think the most important thing that this show represents is that just because you might be deaf and have to use sign language and can't really speak for yourself in many ways for many of the young people in this show does not mean you don't deal with the hard aspects of everyday life and or experience the fun like everybody else can, because there's parties, there's hooking up, and there's a lot of relationship building and trying to find like meaningful relationships and dealing with trauma. There's some heavy moments in this show, and I love the fact that all these young people feel like fully fleshed out people with all these different layers, and they're all trying to have their college experience. And it was fun watching, especially working at a college. I appreciated all of them trying to live their life to the fullest and making these connections, and it's very relatable. And that's the thing, it doesn't matter if you don't experience hearing loss or if you're deaf or not. You can relate to the things that all these young people are dealing with, and then just being empathetic of the idea that they have this extra challenge there. And I loved it. Like, I got a kick out of one of the moments where they're doing like poetry and doing really dirty poetry in sign language and how everybody was reacting. And also, like, this one of the young women and her mother sitting in a restaurant really talking deeply about her sex life inside and just out in the middle of public, because you can, because most people aren't going to know what you're talking about with sign language. This is a pretty inspiring show. I enjoyed it, and I think if you're a fan of reality shows, or even if you're not, I think you might just enjoy the rawness and the emotion of this show and making these human connections with these young people. And I really enjoyed Deaf U, and I definitely recommend it. Support this underrepresented group, and I think that watching it will make you appreciate what people who have to use sign language to communicate go through. And I think that'll build some empathy towards the fact that it's just like, they're people too that deal with the same everyday relationship issues and all those different kinds of experiences, especially in a college setting. But those are my thoughts on Deaf U. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.